Chicago. So this is from Maryland. Call from Maryland. Hey man, you're high. You're high. God, I keep saying that. You're live on High Impact TV. How you doing, man?
Hello.
Hey, you're live. How are you?
Oh, I actually got on High Impact for TV.
How you?
Hey, Brian. My name is Brandon Matthews, and I'm from Baltimore, Maryland.
Hey, Brandon. How you doing, man? Hey, are you on a speakerphone or a? Cause,
Hold on. Let me take you off.
yeah, it's way better to
Is
be
that better?
off the speakerphone. It's way more clear.
Is that sorry? I had you connected to the car's Bluetooth.
Oh, I get it, man. Yeah, that's way better. That's way better right there.
Okay. I got a lot to unpack for you, man.
All right, let's do
Okay,
it.
I see your personality, and I found you a couple years ago. I started following you because I'm prior service, and I don't feel as though the police are doing their job. So I found you a couple years ago. The YouTube algorithm sent you my way. I'm lucky they were, but then I got a hint of this guy is racist, but I got over myself. I don't know if he's racist. A few things you said just came off, rubbed me the wrong way, but
Wait,
that was
wait.
for me to
Let's
deal.
let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. What did you?
No, let me get past that because I don't feel as though you are racist. It was just something I needed to unpack for
Okay,
myself.
okay, all right.
You know, a lot of people just read too far into shit instead of just unpacking it for themselves and seeing past their own what's the word I'm looking for? What we've been taught.
Yeah,
I
you're
know
on.
you can tell by now I'm a black guy.
Okay, cool. All right. So, what do you want to talk
I'll even
about?
check it. All right, so I love what you're talking about. How we need to fight against the government. There's a group called Earth United, EarthUnited.global that everybody needs to start looking into about common law. If you actually think about it, the common man is what runs everything. We are the blood to this system. If we just stop, everything will stop, but we are too afraid, and fear is what they have us by. Fear is the best biological weapon ever created because you don't need a gun to use it. I can say the right words, aka CV-19, and people walk around with a mask on. I try to wake people up, and I know you and Zachary K. Hubbard are in your little spat right now, but my thing is, brother, we all need to put our personalities to the side and come together. If we truly are in this truther movement and we truly want to see freedom for our fellow man, because it is bigger than black and white, Muslim and Christian, it's bigger than all that. These people that control everything truly don't want us here. You know about the Georgia Guidestones. I know a lot of your listeners know about the Georgia Guidestones. They have us under mind control. Watching TV has destroyed everything about us because it has taught us concepted notions about who the black people are and who the white people are. And white people with beards, they rednecks, and white people in suits, they gonna steal from you. Any black guy you see with his pants hanging down or cornrows, he's a thug. They do this intentionally so that they can socially engineer us to be afraid of each other. I've been around this world and back and seen so much. I did 5 years in the Army as a combat medic, came home, got into a fist fight with a guy and got caught 5 years in jail over a fist fight. Never had a charge on my record before that. Got out of jail, got a job with NASA. Kept that job until I couldn't get security clearance again. So I've been around this world and seen so much shit, and I try to educate people, and it's like nobody's listening. They want to be afraid because the TV is telling them to be afraid.
Yeah, I agree. By the way, as you're talking, I've got EarthUnited.global up on the screen while you're talking. Have you already met with these people?
No, I this is how I operate. I listen to everybody, listen to everything, but I don't trust anybody until I can prove it for myself. And I'm listening to their message. I don't follow men. I follow the message.
Yeah, that's
The
good.
message will resonate with your heart if it's true. And what they're saying is true. Not one of us was born with a piece of paper attached to our butt, but the words they use is how they circumvent our brain into thinking that we belong in this system. Think about it. We get a birth certificate, But if you work in any manufacturing job, anything that's created gets a certificate of manifestation, which is a birth certificate. And when boats come into the dock, they come into the canal, and they're met at the dock. Who delivers you? A doctor from your mother's birthing canal. They played with our language for so long that we don't even understand the words that we speak. We just speak English and go about our day not knowing that we're truly casting spells on each other. Nobody has ever heard my voice. The speaker that we're listening through doesn't even make sound. It vibrates at a certain frequency so your eardrums can feel it. We all feel the message. So if the message is wrong, you know.
Man, I really appreciate you. Yeah, all that stuff, the birth certificate thing, the social security number, all that stuff is very interesting to me, and I wanna actually do a dedicated show on that. Maybe you can call back on that one.
Hey, I'm telling you, please put your preconceived notions about Zach to the side and actually listen.
Well,
And
it's not.
actually
Well,
listen.
let me interrupt you there. It's not about preconceived notions. It's about I take slander and being disingenuous and defamatory very seriously. If I'm going to unite with somebody, I can only unite with them on the basis of trust. And he's shown himself not to be a trustworthy individual. If somebody's going to present themselves to be a garbage human being and launch ad hominems and just absolute things that nobody can prove at all, I'm not really interested. That's not unity to me. Unity with a mean spirit and just an evil approach. It's not something I will ever be able to unite with, because I have to know. Just like you said, you can't follow the person, you have to follow the message. Well, when the messenger is lying about other people in the troop, I don't agree that he's going to have my back and when I really need him.
I look at it like this, from my perspective, because I don't know either one of you guys. I understand that you're trying to survive day to day. They have us by the balls. We need to get quote unquote fiat dollars so that we could buy food just to feed ourselves. So whatever your hustle is, as long as you're not hurting people and whatever you promise to send them, you send them. So if you're selling T-shirts, do you, but actually try to get the message even further. Do you get out there? Are you out there? Are you pounding the streets too?
Yeah, of course.
I'm in Baltimore, and I stay on public transportation just so I could talk to people. I love talking to people because this knowledge that's out there, nobody understands it because we haven't been taught. I understand the organic side of it. My name is Brandon. That sums to 32. My high school football number before I knew any of this was 32. When my son was born March the 3rd, my daughter was born July the 2nd. My girlfriend now, my fiance, her birthday is November the 3rd. My high school sweetheart birthday was March the 11th. A girlfriend I got after the military, her birthday was January the 13th. That 113 follows me my entire life. I was in 212 MASH, and I lived at 1202 Wildwood Parkway growing up. When I say 32 follows me, these numbers, you can't do anything without numbers, and they know that. So if they're writing everything down, they can predict, or I won't even say predict, they can plan as long as they're actors, a.k.a. these celebrities and politicians and anybody in the billionaire and millionaire club is damn near than sold they soul, because they're not out here helping us. They're not paying our bills. They're not coming out here actually feeding people, and if they do, they got a million cameras, so it's all for show. Everything is just a show. So I'm trying to get the real people that actually care about people to come together and see if we could put our attitudes and slander and whatever else going on in our heads aside.
I would love for that to happen, and I stand with open arms on anybody who wants to stand on that plane. I totally agree with you on that.
Hey man, it's so many of you guys out there that are waking people up in your own little way, but we all need the full story, because if we're just getting piece by piece, we're not fully seeing the picture. We're only seeing that one-sided story, and that's what the government is doing to us.
Let me ask.
So
Let me ask you a question.
without-
Let me ask you a question. I'll just ask you be frank with me, and then I gotta go because there's a lot of people lined up. But would you unite with somebody who every time you went out in a group of friends, the person that you chose to unite with was calling you a fraud and telling all your friends, "Hey, Brandon's a fraud. You can't trust Brandon. He's a fraud. He's on the take. He's greedy. You can't trust him." Could you possibly unite with somebody like that? Yeah, yes or no?
Funny that you say that.
Yeah, yes or
My
no?
best friend. It depends. I gotta say yes because my best friend, him and I fought in the 9th grade. We've been best friends for over 20 years now, and we started off rough.
No,
I mean,
I'm talking about I'm talking about hanging out with this person and it'd be like being on a football team and the quarterback chooses not to ever throw the ball to you, but would rather throw the ball to the person who's covering you. Like always,
You gotta pull this card then.
always betraying you. I don't know.
You have to pull this card. It's either you deal with it or you just let it keep coming at you. You have to be able to say, look, man, I'm out here trying to make a living. I'm sorry if it appears to you that I'm disingenuous, but I'm trying to do me so that I can get this knowledge out there. I don't know.
No. Yeah, but it's not about that. It's about him saying that I'm lying on every one of my videos. Every one of my videos is just filled with lies. How could you? What's the basis for unity on that?
That's not what he said.
Yeah,
I gave you your props.
No, I have the screenshots. I can throw them up on the screen one day, but I have the screenshots. I'm not making it up. Not only is it
I
means
would like to see that, but he recently gave you your props. He said he likes the message that you're putting out. He just wish you would share gematria. And both of y'all are assholes. It's funny to me, but
really,
y'all don't need to be butting heads. I mean, you can be. You have that Shawn Michaels flair to you. That I can't put my finger on the word. You seem like a cool guy, but you know you could be cynical. Come on, man.
Okay, well, I don't want to be subjective about this. I'd rather stay in the world of objectivity. But man, I really appreciate your call. I think I learned a lot, man.
Hey, listen to everybody, listen to everything, but believe nothing till you can prove it to yourself. Because man is flawed. We lie without even know we lying. We no longer listen to comprehend. We listen to defend what we think we know. Those are my quotes.
Brandon, thank you very much, man. I got some callers waiting. Take care.
Have a good night.
All right, see you later. Okay, you're live on... Oh, shoot, they just hung up. Or I hung up. Sorry, if I hung up on you guys, sorry about that. I think I pressed the wrong button. Okay, call back in if you want. 918-410-9174. I have to be true to my own self. Be true. I got to be true to myself. If somebody's calling me a fraud and I know I'm not, I don't know what the basis for a relationship is there.